Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing okay. It's October, greenhouse tour time. I'm just wanting to show you guys how I've been trying to get prepared for winter. Basically took all the plants that were in the other greenhouse that's unconditioned for winter, no air conditioner, heat or power or anything, and taking all those propagations that I've made, which wasn't a whole lot. I guess it was probably, I don't know, 50 plants, and put them in this one. I've still got to put my Carolina Reaper plant in here, so it's going to be really crowded. But anyway guys, check out my plants. I hope you enjoy the video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Like, subscribe, and all that stuff if you haven't already. If you find my video by accident, I hope you continue to watch. And let's just jump into it and see some of these plants. Okay. Started in this section. Got some Adansonii, philodendron burl marks, Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. It's actually starting to latch on to the 2x4s, so I'm expecting these leaves to actually start getting pretty big. Green, lemon lime philodendron pothos is going crazy up there. I got quite a few of those, and this one had like a little sport variegation before I chopped it. And this was one that was in the newest greenhouse outside. I brought it in. I was really hoping that the next leaf would actually show some kind of like sport as well, but it hasn't. So, but it'd have been cool if it would have put out another sport. That'd be pretty cool. See if my camera will focus. It's not very good lighting in here. And these are lifesaver cactus. Here, you can kind of see one of the flowers. That's what the flower looks like. Looks like a little lifesaver, starfish. So I got some of those. Purple passion vine is just crazy all over the place. I think this is a Syngonium Winlandii, maybe. Got a couple of those. Varicosums that I chopped down because they were covered in spider mites have produced new leaves. Syngonium albo. Beautiful plant. We got a couple of those propagating. This is Monstera obliqua. I bought one $40 node, and the lady sent me 2 node activation points on one stem. I cut it in half, and I got 2 of those. Monstera obliqua. That's just a Begonia Rex, generic from like Home Depot. It's doing pretty good. It's got some new leaves coming out. Bunch of Syngoniums down here. I hope y'all guys can pick up the light. I guess it's just because I'm on this side of the greenhouse. Like over here you should be able to see a little bit more clearly, but this is Begonia melambulata. It's got some new leaves growing. Huge leaves, guys. Such a beautiful plant. This is some Begonia Raja, Begonia bellatifolia. philodendron Birkins. I think this is a Califea. You got my strings of turtles and string of pearls or string of bananas. Some Spanish moss. Peperomias up here. Variegated. Peperomia, peppermortes, okay. Yeah, it's one of those. I got some philodendron micans, some little propagations, neons, Prince of Orange, elegans, some bird crap on there, philodendron pink princesses, quite a few of them, Scindapsus, and all these pothos. More strings, string of dolphins, string of bananas or fish hooks, Tillandsias, and staghorn fern. It's a lot to look at in here. I got my heater in here for the winter time. Philodendron goldii. I think it's putting out some new leaves, or trying to. This is the newest leaf on my El Chaco. Red. This is red emerald philodendron. It's got some new leaves coming out on it. It's another burl marks hiding down here. Let's see what else. Newly propagated monstera. I chopped Rick's monstera down in the house, and these have all had pretty big roots, so I just put them all in this big pot and hope they do all right. Need some water. So, Monstera Peru, a couple of those going. Philodendron bipennifolium, horsehead philodendron, some propagations. Alocasias, Amazonica, not Jacqueline, reticulata. I'm not sure what this one is, but they're not doing really good. It's because it's cold, I think. Yeah, they're not doing really great or anything. Still pretty impressive looking leaves. No new leaves, though. I don't expect them to actually produce any more leaves. When it gets winter time, they kind of die back to a corm. It'd be nice if maybe next year I'll try and do a little bit more with alocasias and try and keep them from turning back into corms. Anyway, these are some of the plants I took out from the old greenhouse. Leica propagations. There's probably 30 pink princesses, some tortum, bipennifolium, elegans, camposportatum. There's a bunch of different plants in here. Pothos, Brazil, another kind of Scindapsus growing on the wall back there. It's about to come up. This is Anthurium crystallinum. Got some more alocasias up here. banana. I mean, not banana. Bird of paradise. New leaves coming out. Bunch of Florida ghosts. Silver sword, philodendron. Florida ghost. Philodendron tortum. I got a bunch of tortums up there. It's kind of looking like a tortumy mess. Silver sword, more silver swords. Got an elegans in the back there, I see. This is a Campos portatum growing. And here's some more. This is philodendron fingers. Silver sword. Elegans. Philodendron McDowell. It's fixing to put out a new leaf. This is its last leaf. Pretty nice. Anthurium veitchii with its new leaf in all its little ribby glory. Beautiful plant. Philodendron skeleton key. It's another little baby Anthurium veitchii. Did I call this tortum? If I did, I meant it's Anthurium veitchii. It's not a tortum. This is Campos portatum. Putting out some nice juicy leaves. Monstera albo. Beautiful, beautiful plant. I can't wait for it to get leaves like that. Well, that's my hand for reference. It's the newest leaf on my Monstera deliciosa. Pretty big. Huge. Bipennifolium. Just giving you the bird. What else is down here? I got a bunch of fingers down here. Different plants. This is my bipennifolium. Its vine goes up and over the rafter and then comes down and goes up again. It really needs to be chopped or supported somehow. Varicosum is looking like crap. It ran out of moss pole. It's been eat up with thrips. So that's what thrip damage looks like. But anyway, I'm gonna fix that up. I'm gonna chop this down really soon, I think. Anthuriums. Anthurium black dancing lady. It's got these flowers. I can't think of what this is called. It's a new leaf on it though. You can see that. These are philodendron fuzzy petiole. That's a new leaf. Pretty leaf. More philodendron Birkins. I said the El Chaco. Got some more Tillandsia up here. One of them's actually making a little baby. I don't know if y'all can see that. But it's not rooted. Some of these are rooted. Like that's rooted onto the stick, which is good. More Tillandsia. And that's all I got. I bought this basket of philodendron micans for $12 at Food Line. And it is a lot bigger than when I got it. But yeah, I mean it's starting to climb its way around the greenhouse on the raft, the 2x4s, and pretty cool. This is my variegated string of pearls that I killed. I overwatered it, so I'm trying to propagate a couple of them. I see a little new growth on some of them, so hopefully I still have one of those. These are more philodendron varicosums. You can see some of them have started to shoot, and some of them didn't. I'm going to take these today and pot them up. I'll probably put 4 or 5 of these in a pot. I'll try and make a new varicosum planter or something. And this is the Nepenthes greenhouse that we're in now. Feels nice in here. It's approximately 72 degrees in here right now at 12:30 in the afternoon. Humidity is 78, I think. Yep. So we got ZZ plant. It's not done anything since the last video, except for this is blackened off, this new branch it's got. I cleaned up a lot of my ferns. And the not Birkins, but Bromeliads, they're always just loving it in here. Bunch of different kinds. This is like one of my favorite ones because it's almost like translucent. Some of them are more rare than others. That pink, oh my god, that's crazy pink. And really spiky. I kind of hate Bromeliads for that. Their sharpness. They're so prickly. This is probably my prickliest one back here. And it looks like crap. I wonder if it's dying. It is. Maybe it's got a little pup down there. I hope it does. They normally do send off little baby pups before the main plant dies off and after it flowers. Different Bromeliads. Got some ferns growing wild in the pots. Vanilla orchid going down through here. It's got some new growth. Down there. And this one over here, Salginella, different kinds. I kind of wanted to turn it into like a little, I don't know, Salginella hanging basket. Bird nest ferns. Couple of different kinds, looking pretty good. Got some more ferns over here. This is really cool one. Money trees. Variegated. Another fern. Oh, my Hoyas. You guys check out my Hoyas. Huge, guys. And it's crawling everywhere. I mean, it just attaches to whatever. I got some new Hoyas. This is Hoya compacta. I think it was like $9 at Lowe's, but you don't normally see Hoya compacta at box shops, but I got it just because it was there. I don't really like Hoyas that much, but I'm trying to. They smell really good. My fig, it's just all over the place back there. It really shouldn't be in here. Look at that leaf though. Nice. a bunch of different orchids and stuff. Let me see if I can get a flower in here. The fan's in my way, guys, so I'm like trying to reach around this stuff. Yeah, new flower spikes coming. This one's shot. It's pretty much done now. It's got a couple little pink ones hanging on. You can see that one in the back. I think that's a dendrobium flower. Pretty sure it is. We got a wild fern growing in here and maidenhair growing in here with my Droceras. You can see some Drocera. I think this one that we're looking at is Andromeda. And then this one back here is Schizandra. No, Proliferia. And my Schizandras are shot. I don't know what happened to them. I think I overwatered, or I got water directly on the leaves, which they don't like that very much. This is Drocera Adelaide, Drocera Adelaide. Look how sticky that is, guys. I mean, just as sticky as it can be. Nasty. Butterworts, pinguiculas, they are starting to turn into their wintry leaves, so they're losing their sticky, but that's okay. It'll come back in the springtime. We got a couple of those, some Drocera capensis. They're sticky too. Drocera capensis albo, Drocera capensis broadleaf. I think that's broadleaf. And there's some typical capensis in the back. This is typical too. These are typical capensis. You can see the difference. The white, the red, and the thicker leaves compared to the thinner leaves. Yeah, it's a couple different ones. Drocera coccyocculus. Right on. Let's see, this Veitchii here is putting out a new picture, which is cool, and it's also in flower. I know y'all can't see that very well with the light like that, but yeah, y'all can't see that at all. Okay, some more orchids up there. A bunch of flowering Nepenthes. I need to collect some pollen and try and make some seeds. We got Helianthus putting out some new growth. McDonald Day. It's a pretty cool looking plant there, guys. Yeah, cut off some of this dead for you on the next video. I'll probably do that after I get off of this video. Just chop some of this old stuff off. I did try and trim up some of the older pictures. This is a picture on my Ramaspina, Nepenthes Ramaspina. And they're all kind of climbing up the wall. A bunch of them are in flower. Pretty. My belly's going off. Hamadas. Not a whole lot of pictures. Some of these I'm still waiting. I think when it gets a little bit colder in here, maybe they'll start producing a little more. Don't get me wrong, I mean, they've been producing lots of pictures all summer. But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys like this kind of stuff. I know it's really kind of hard to see it with the sun, you know, glaring. But I mean, lots of Nepenthes. I wish y'all could see these little babies. A little bit of water damage, I guess that's what that is. I'm thinking, hopefully it's not something more. Yeah, I mean, I'll be able to show you more pictures when they actually start coming out. This is my Villosa, Nepenthes Villosa. It's like a $400 plant. It was like the size of my thumbnail when I got it. I guess it's about 1.5 years old now. It'll look like one of these one day. This is one of the plants I first bought. One of like 6 of the first plants that I bought when I started my terrarium. And now it's, I guess, 3 years later, 4 years later. And I've got a bunch of propagations from these. Same for this one. This is one that I had in the house. So is this one down here. This one used to be in my terrarium. Nepenthes aren't really good terrarium plants. I mean, not permanently. You'll end up pulling them out eventually because they get huge and they're vining, so they're gonna climb all over the place. I don't think I'm gonna have enough room for all these in this Nepenthes greenhouse when they actually mature to their full form. I mean, that's a lot of little plants that I got still, but in 3 years they'll be as big as these. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope I didn't bore you too much. Like I said, if you have any questions or anything, you can just put them in my YouTube comment section. I'll respond. I normally respond to everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed making them when I had the time to. Hopefully you learned something. Hope you guys have a great day. See you next month.